Hello, my friends. How are you all doing? What's happening? What's rocking and rolling? Seb Wichman here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have a seat, settle down, and have a listen to that. Now, I have put together a series. It's going to be a series for home business entrepreneurs called the Winning is an Attitude series. All right, and we start up at 101. Now, I'm not quite sure yet how many acts that series actually will have, but I'm very excited to actually answering some of the most urgent questions, I guess, that home business entrepreneurs are facing on a daily basis. And I've been researching a bit and asking the questions what you actually want to get answered. What's scratching you on a daily basis that just prevents you from moving forward. And like you said as well, I have certainly a lot of issues I'm facing on a daily basis. And some of them I've just overcome over the years, and I just want to share with you some of these secrets, some of these strategies, techniques that I've been employing, if you wish, over the recent years, and give you some hands-on, I guess, tools and techniques to actually overcome them, and some sort of concepts to sharing with you today that will clarify a few things I believe over the next minutes here. Now, to get into right away, winning is an attitude, and that is certainly true, I would say. Now, winning is an attitude and not an outcome. Winning is an attitude and not an outcome. And I want you really to have a think about that statement, all right? Meaning that the reason that we want to win is nothing new. We want to, jump higher. We want to run faster, and all these things in life to achieve more, to really truthfully living life to the fullest. But a lot of people, and I have to certainly to include myself here, a lot of people see winning as an ultimate outcome in people's future, in our life. All right. Now I want you to start considering winning rather than seeing it as an outcome, to see it as an attitude in your life, because a winning attitude, a winning mindset, a superior mindset starts now, and it's not an outcome. All right. If people who are successful nowadays would have seen their winning attitude as something out there in the future, they probably would have never been there or never gotten there, if this makes sense. All right. And I think that makes sense to you, doesn't it? Now, today in the Winning is an Attitude 101, I in fact want to discuss with you a concept which is called cause and effect. Now, the concept of cause and effect just simply says that all effects, everything that is affected in our life is being caused by a certain instance, is caused by something. Meaning that if we look around in our world, if we look around, this is all an effect of something that has been caused by something else. All right. Now, in that example here, the little seedling here, the little blossom, if you wish. All right. Now, if you ask yourself right now, what has this been caused by? Well, the first instance certainly are the roots. All right. The roots, the energy source of this little blossoming, of this little seedling, is the effect of the little flower occurring. All right. Now, what else has caused that little seedling to grow? Well, probably some sort of water, some sort of sun, some vitamins, ingredients that was required to make that seedling grow. And if we look right now through our lives, everything that occurs in our world, or at least I see it like that, I believe that to be very true. And I'm not saying that this is necessarily true, what I'm just sharing with you here, but I say that I believe it to be true as I create the best results by believing it. Alright, now, what I believe is this, that I cause everything in my life. And I mean really everything. And I really work best by believing that I create simply the best results. Alright, now just consider this, that everything that you have been creating leading up to that moment in your present life had to occur to make you that person you are now. Have a think about it. Everything that has happened leading up to that moment in your life had to happen to make you that person you are today. Now, some people, and I'm certainly as well one of these people, some results I simply dislike. I just don't like all the results I create. But I know that all results are being created either through my actions or my non-actions. My results are either being created through my actions or through my non-actions. And I know that I have total control over my results. So meaning that if I have created some sort of result that I absolutely don't like, I know I can firstly undo it and secondly change the result that I have created. Alright, so some people living on the effect side of things, meaning that they are literally pointing to something which is always outside of them to be the cause of that situation. They're saying things like, I would have been a success if it wouldn't be for my partner. She or he held me down. Or I would have been a success if my business partner just fulfilled this part of the deal. You know, I would have otherwise made it, all right? Or I would have been a success if my parents would have looked after me better and they didn't provide the educational background to make me succeed. So there's always something outside of these people's minds that is the cause for their misfortune in life. And you know, my friends, if one finger is pointing away from you, there are always three fingers pointed backwards. So have a think about that. Now, with that type of mindset, it's not a type of person, just a type of a mindset, all right, which we can change. All right. Now, this type of mindset will get us nowhere. Reason being that we need to understand that there's always some sort of root, some sort of cause that is the reason why this little plant or this little seedling grows. Alright, so everything that we have made happen, good or bad, has been caused as well by us. Alright, and some things might be for a grander purpose. Alright. Now the other side of the equation is the cause side. These are really where leaders are being positioned, taking cause for the things that you have been creating in your life, or taking the responsibility, taking charge. Alright. Now by taking full control of your results and full responsibility, you know you have the empowered entrepreneurial spirit, as I call it, to undo everything, to change everything to your liking. And that is really what coaches or mentors are there for, to shifting your mindset from an effect to a cause side of the equation, because this side is the first, I guess, level stepping board that has to occur, that has to happen to make you thrive. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Alright, so some people, I love that picture. Some people just are that light bulb what just stopped glowing. Okay, the little wire has torn apart and they don't have any source of lighting anymore. Alright, they don't have any source, and they don't know exactly anymore how to plug themselves into the source, if you wish, to shine again. Alright, as a little analogy here, as a little metaphor, All right. Now, but what we want to understand that we are blaming only something else again by having that mindset. All right. What we want to do instead, we want to be that light on the left, that is constantly being sourced by a magical energy, if you wish. Okay, and that's literally illuminating everything around you, and that is only being done by being the cause, or having the mindset by being the cause of everything that we create. No doubt about that. And I want you to think about it. Now, to really ingrain that, and you know, my friends, that I'm all about accelerated learning strategies, to really implementing these learnings. Because I have learned over the past, it's one thing to understand something, but the other thing really to make your own distinctions and to take on that mindset. All right, and to be able to do that, I'm going to do right now a little process with you here to really, to really install these learnings into your unconscious or subconscious minds. Okay, you know that there's a difference between really wanting to accomplish something in your life. But there's as well another little level underlying that. What's sometimes is just holding you back, meaning that even though you really want to accomplish something in your life, sometimes there's something inside of you holding you back that just prevents you from accomplishing that, isn't it? And that is really your subconscious, your limiting beliefs, the things you sometimes don't not even aware about. That these things actually exist. And I want to go in there right now and to unlock that. Now let's go right into that. My friends, I just want you to close your eyes, just relax, and just listen to my words. Just close your eyes and relax. And what I have you do now, I have you think of a person, a leader, a mentor that you aspire to be like. An inspiring person with an amazing attitude. A person that might be even gracious. Love the people around you. And has taken fully course of this person's happening and occurrence in his or her life. Just think of that person and just really imagine that person. How does this person move? What is this person's attitude like? And just really imagine that person right now. And once this is done, since you have done that now, I want you now to put that picture of that person just to the right, just to the side of your mind. And now, I have you imagine a situation in your life, a situation in your life in the past, in which you usually point your finger to something outside of you, by blaming, shaming, or justifying something else but yourself. Just imagine right now a situation in which you usually would blame something else which is outside of you. And I want you right now to just imagine that moment, just being in that moment of pointing the finger to something outside of you. That's right. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? And what I want you to do now is to just take that picture back of that person that you imagined or you thought about a few moments ago. And instead of you, this person is entering the scenery, the situation. And you're just observing and learning how that person is embracing that moment. Embracing that moment by taking full charge rather than pointing the finger to something outside of that person, right? And you know what I mean, don't you? How is this person acting? How is this person behaving? And just really observe how that person is taking charge, responsibility, and manages the situation with just a gracious attitude. Isn't it amazing? Isn't that amazing? And what I have you do now is just really to look through that person's eye by stepping into that person's body. Just look through that person's eye and step into that person's body by really becoming that person, and just to try it on, this new attitude, this new empowering attitude in your life that will permit you and empower you to taking full charge of your life, to going out there and making you thrive like never seen before. Just look through that person's eyes and really ingrain, really just see how it feels to take that attitude on taking fully charge of your life, being gracious about the situation, and just really making it happening. Well done. And since we have done that, I want you now again to dissociate, to step out of that person's body, and just really to see it as a picture, or as a snapshot in your mind's eye. And just now observe yourself taking responsibility and charge and commitment and decisiveness, bringing all these attitude into that situation in your life, into that new situation. And I want you right now to make a decision, to make a choice. If that is your life, if that is the attitude you want to keep taking on for yourself, you want to pursue in your life, and there's either yes or no, isn't there? But I tell you that, if you enjoyed that, if you enjoyed being that gracious and amazing character, this new attribute, this new attitude in your life, why not just keeping it? And leaving your old habits of pointing the finger just behind you right now. And what I have you do now is just come back to now and just open your eyes, and well done, my friends. That was just a quick little process to ingrain these new attitudes into your subconscious mind, I believe, I wish, okay? And until the next time, be happy, go out there, make life an epic adventure, my friends. This is Seb Wichman. So grateful that you tune in today, and stay tuned, because Winning is an Attitude 201 series is going to, or act, in fact, is going to happen, I would say, in the next 7 days. So stay tuned, my friends. Keep on moving. If you have any questions, if you are interested in further information, further insight, what I'm all about, just go to thenetworkersworld.com. You see the little website just on the bottom of the page. Leave me comments. I always love to hear feedback. Until the next time, be happy and make life an epic adventure. Seb Wichman tuning out. Take care.